Stephanie, do they work? Have you seen them where they work and it's
Yeah.
not a problem?
No, I think we have had, yeah, I think there are some really good examples of longstanding relationships. I think of the MR group, the medical imaging group with the University of Wisconsin and GE. We have great researchers there, and they're doing cutting edge stuff and really work well with the industry. So I think there are a lot of examples of success.
Right.
So without telling tales out of school, what have been the problems? Nothing ever, when human beings are involved, nothing ever runs smoothly all the time. What kind of problems have arisen that you can think of?
Well, I think one of the problems is it goes to the conflict of interest question or issue that Dave raises. Researchers are on campus because they want to do research and they want to be able to do what they want to do, and they want to be able to get funding and solve problems or investigate problems for whomever. So sometimes researchers are put in a situation where they're getting or potentially getting funding from various businesses that might see themselves as competitors. I think that's a place where problems can arise, particularly if one of those companies is a licensee. We don't have a lot of control. We don't have control at all, and we don't want control over what researchers do. So there's just that potential because, as I've learned, I've been with WARF 7 years, and the university is an interesting place. There's a lot of people who really direct their own, their own paths there, and that's part of what makes it great. But it can be difficult to manage when you're a business. And you have different ideas about how things should go.
I want to ask Bill that same question, but before I do, one of the things you mentioned was assignment, and the kind of an interesting way. There was a case that came down a year or two ago where a researcher working